Jo again. I can't wait for her kitchen talk.
Well, today I've decided it's 50 Shades of Grey Day. We've got to talk about the movie, we've got to talk about the book. I mean, what do you think? A bit of a slap here, a bit of a whip there. I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff, really, isn't it?
I didn't see the movie, but I read the book. I read the book, and I have to admit, I mean, who does he think he is? Is he 50? Why do they call it 50 Shades? I mean, why grey?
I mean, 50 Shades, I mean, it feeds 50 bits of naughty stuff, you know? Like, he's got a little room that's called his playroom. I mean, I'm telling you, there's no building blocks or plasticine in that room.
I heard he had ice cubes and used them for different reasons.
Oh, well, he also put them in his drink a little bit later on. I mean, we're smart. I mean, we've got to recycle things these days, don't we?
Well, I see the movie. This is advice I'm asking you, Jo. I just don't know whether to embarrass myself to see the movie or just be happy with the book.
Oh, you've got to go see it with your girlfriends and just the girls, you know, and just have a little bit of a giggle. Takes his shirt off and walks around in a little pair of jeans. Well, I've got to say, though, I didn't think he had good abs. I didn't think his body was that good. And she's kind of just like, oh, I'm a virgin. I've never done it before. I mean, as if you would choose that path to go down for your first, you know.
Are you kidding? Did they ever show the rude bits in the movie?
There's lots of rude bits. There's like rude bits where he's taking off her undies and... But the part I didn't get was...
Did you see her jiu-jitsu?
Well, you did see her... bit of her jiu-jitsu. And you saw a bit of his, you know... His, what would we call it these days? We've got to
doodle, just a doodle.
No, we've got to be politically correct. His penis. You saw a bit of that, but sort of not a bit of that. It's sort of like, I don't know if it was even there, really. I think it could have been a girl playing that part, if I think about it.
I'm disappointed with the guy that's the lead, because when I saw him on the TV being interviewed, he looked cross-eyed.
Yeah, he is a little bit, and that's why he's got a beard now. I think it's the beard to take away his eyes, but he's a little feminine, I thought. I mean, she was feminine and he was feminine, a bit like Hugh Grant sort of feminine. I didn't think he was ballsy enough for the part. I mean, when somebody's whipping somebody and chaining them up, you expect them to be a little bit, like, rough. He was just quietly tying her and everything all right.
Sounds like a Boy Scout to me.
Everything all right. Yeah, I've just got to practice me special knot that I'd use to tie the boat up with.
I would have grabbed the whip and whipped his ass and say, get your gear into... You've got to make it a bit more saucier than this, love.
Exactly. I would have been totally disappointed if I was her and he was my first one.
I thought it would be tits and bums and the full package there, love, but it wasn't.
Got to tell you, I've seen more action down at the car park at the local disco.
Oh, that's not good. How did they give that high rating when it's not even worth me going to see it? Like, when I read the first book, it was good.
No, I think I'd give it a miss if I were you. Wait for it to come down on DVD or even better, download it.
I mean, I wanted to be excited when I went to this movie. Not that I haven't got a good sex life. I'm not saying that, Joanne.
Well,
I am quite active. But sometimes...
Well, I think this is what the problem is. These ladies, these middle-aged ladies, I think they're lacking in that department. So they're hoping that this is going to spice up the bedroom, or they're hoping this is going to change things for them. Even in their head, maybe a little bit. Because, you know, their head's not quite right with menopause and all of that stuff.
You mean they hadn't had it for a while?
I reckon years we're talking. It's like Sue down the road. I mean, it's a marriage of convenience.
I know Sue.
Sure.
I know Sue. Tell me more. Tell me more about Sue.
Oh, I better go. I've got to go. Sue,